interesting to find that as we're talking about. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, Kim's online today. Come on. Give me 1 second out there in TV land. There we go. We have Annie coming in a little bit late, so be prepared for that distraction. So we said we definitely get you on the block. What did it say on your thing? Rotator cuff? Your left shoulder. All right. So, good idea to have one of these on either side. Oh, hello. Okay, you're thinking. Did I leave the water running? No. That's why they have those little holes. Alrighty. So good rising, everybody. Thank you. What do we need today? Any requests? Alrighty.
Don't kill me.
I do not possess that power. Only you. And actually, so yes, welcome to Kula. What do I want to say about that? The first time coming to a yoga class can be a little bit intimidating, a little worried about. The most important thing that you need to focus on, first class to your last ever class, is your breath. So you even might start to find me a little annoying by reminding you to breathe, because in the beginning, there's a tendency, and it's even throughout, especially when we're going through these stressful times, there's a tendency to hold our breath in a lot. And there's a lot of energy in that breath that we never really kind of fully release. So be prepared to be prompted to exhale a lot, or just be reminded to breathe. And don't worry about the, welcome feeling silly, welcome not knowing what you're doing, welcome being confused, and try to have a playful attitude about it. Really, all I can say. That's the best way to do it. No, did you have water? We'll get you some water, because that's definitely something that you're going to want. No, so we'll keep things simple here. We'll start on our backs. And, feel free to prop something underneath your shoulder. If you're feeling some tension in through your shoulder blades, take a block or a bolster or a roller. If it's your whole spine, use a roller. Why not? Take advantage of these props. Huh? You do what you want to do. I'm just offering that as a. Why don't we're just going to start you on your back. We'll layer on. We'll layer on. So yeah, just come late. This is the easiest position to start into. So yeah, let your legs actually stretch, come out straight. Yeah. And one of the things, I don't know if it's a yoga teacher or body worker, or my tendency to notice, if you're just like, no, I don't want to straighten my legs, right? You just have this desire when you need to keep them. It's because those hip flexors are tight, and they're not appreciating the stretch that you're putting into them there. So another thing is, be prepared to be uncomfortable. and start to really learn to discern between what is true pain and what's just uncomfortable. Because we have a tendency to shy away from both of those things. If you can start to embrace it a little bit more, you'll realize through the uncomfortability and through your breath, there's breakthroughs to be found on the other side of each one of those quote unquote uncomfortabilities. And it's really, really important that we start to train ourselves off of the mat how to deal with that kind of stress. So settle in here, close your eyes. Go into your breath, start to notice it. Slow things down. And see if you can notice which nostril is taking in more air. Wow, I'm all left side, I can feel it for me. That's how you really start to settle the mind down. You just switch the focus. We think we can multitask, but the truth of the matter is, really, really can't. Not when you're focused. So let's take 5 more breaths here together, but let's create some group energy here. That's very powerful to create. So open up your mouth and just exhale where you're at. Stretch that jaw. Yeah, stretch it out. And here we go. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let your belly puff out. Really create that space. And now exhaling slowly, pulling that belly button in. And there's a little knitting of the rib cage, like a corset with the lower part. Yes, get it all out. And again, inhale. Fill it up as much as you can. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale.
Use your senses fully. Be where you are. Look around.
2 more. Inhale.
Don't interpret. See the light, shapes.
Feel it. Yes, you can get a bigger breath now. We're starting to open those lungs up a little more. Get to the bottom. Exhale. Exhale it out. One more time. This time we're going to hold it at the top. Inhale.
Listen to the silence underneath the sun. Touch something.
Fill it up. Now hold it. Imagine it scrubbing a little bit in there, especially anything that feels a little achy. Now exhale it out. Exhale. Pull that belly button in. Feel it flatten out. Beautiful. And just go ahead and hug your right knee in. But do pick that left leg up off of the floor and kick out through that heel. Right? So you're trying to stamp your foot on the wall in front of you. And then from that nice extended position, just move it a little bit from side to side. Tiny. Have control. And then up and down. Itty bitty, tiny. And then a couple of outward circles. Pull with that knee in a little more. And then a little inward circle. And then go ahead and switch your legs out. Hug the left. Right. Take that initial breath. Right. If it feels pinchy, then you come out a little bit. And then make some movements with that right leg. Back and forth, up and down, inner, outer.
Go ahead and hug that right knee back in so you can grab them both at the same time. See how tiny you can even get here. Maybe you can grab the elbows, pick the head up, tuck that chin in, give it a little rock from side to side. Beautiful job. And from here, release the knees. Either find the outsides of the feet. If you can't find those, grab behind your there you go, you got it, Jim. The outer or inner knees, whichever's easier for you to grab. And you're welcome to rock it a little bit from side to side here as well. Or maybe you want to try to straighten your legs as you hold onto your toes. Not everybody's going to be able to do that, and that's okay. Just explore around in here. Beautiful. Take one more. Pull the belly in. Try to flatten that sacrum out. Exhale, flatten the neck out. Pull the belly in. And releasing those feet, bringing them back onto the floor, however they get there. Inhaling, flexing your feet back toward your face. Breathe your nice and straight. And let your exhale slowly roll yourself up. And take a forward fold. So you can bend the knees. You can start like this and maybe just grab like that. It's a nice lower back stretch. Do you feel it in the lower back there? Okay, good. As long as you're feeling it, and when you find something, that's your cue to go into your breath. You're welcome to try to start to straighten those legs if you haven't already. Don't worry, we're going to get there soon enough, a little deeper. Take one more. Maybe give that neck a little stretch. Just give it a little bit of a pull. And go ahead and release. We'll keep life simple here. Just go ahead and kick your feet back behind you and come on into a tabletop. There you go, on all fours. And inhale into a cow. So you're dropping your chest down and you're taking a look up. There you go. And now exhale, expand your cat. Press that floor away. Tuck your chin in. Look through your legs. Pull the belly in. And again, inhale. That chest and belly dips down. Now there you go. Exhale, round it out. We'll do it one more time. Inhale. Look up. Exhale, now round it out again. And from here, just flip your toes over and find your down dog and give it a little pet. So you want to try and look like an upside down V here. Let's see where we're at. That's okay. So you feel the tightness in the hamstrings? There we go. You just need a little bit of a longer dog. Where do you feel it the most? Okay. Congratulations, you're in it. So you found it. So that will make life a little simple here too. Right? Let's just slowly walk our hands back. There you go. Inhale. Keep coming all the way. There we go. And just cup your elbows here. Bend your knees if you need to. Drop your head. Right? A little shake, yes. A little shake, no. Belly still very much engaged, reaching up through your tailbone. Exhale, fold it forward. And we'll let our next inhale just slowly unfurl the spine, roll it up. Arms are heavy, right? Maybe even shake them. Beautiful. Keep those arms coming up over your head. And just take a moment, look up at them. As you bring your palms together and you close your eyes. And if it marinates with you, feel free to just draw your divine guidance in for your day. You have access to it, but you have to ask.
You set an intention here. Maybe dedicate your practice. Maybe it's just for you to get through class, right? Whatever it is. Go ahead and release those hands, open your eyes. Inhale those arms up. Take a back bend if you like. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, walk those hands out. You may need to drop to your knees, so feel free to do that. We're coming all the way into a plank position. So you're gonna drop to your knees, my friend. Yep, bring your knees together. And we'll do knees, chest, chin. You can come all the way onto the belly for a cobra. If you're ready for up dog, come into that up dog. Belly button is pulled in, shoulders drop down, elbows squeeze in. Exhale. You can press in through that high plank from your knees and reach back through your tailbone, coming into a child's pose here. And maybe just wiggle your butt a little bit from side to side. Now, take that right hand and bring it up over toward the left side, maybe even off of the mat. Take a little bit if you need to. You can wrap that back arm around. What I've been doing lately is taking my left hand and interlacing it on top of the right, pulling my fingers away, but pulling back through that outer right aspect of my shoulder. So if you got some shoulder issues, you might be feeling this in there. Even leaning my butt over to that right side, getting into the rib cage, creating a little more space in there. Take one more breath. Don't forget to exhale it out. Let it out. And take it through the center, right? Inhale. Exhale. Right, all vinyasa means is breath with movements. One more breath. Exhale. Take it back to center. Inhale into that tabletop. And bring that left leg back and that right arm forward. You can have your toes flip the way I am here, or try to flatten that right foot out. There you go, you got it, my friend. So inhale, get nice and long, kick back and reach forward. And now exhale, we're gonna contract it all in and that elbow and the knee come together, squeeze. Inhale, bring it long again. Exhale, challenge you to bring a little more energy into the posture by bringing it out for awkward airplane. There you go. And set that foot down outside the mat there. And inhale yourself on up. Ground down. Right, the knee presses down. Try to get the shin to press down. The top of the foot. But reach up, either through that elbow, that upper rib cage. And contract the left side a little bit. Inhale brings you up. As you replace that left hand back down, the left leg comes back and the right arm comes forward. The exhale, go ahead and reach behind and find the top of that foot. And now take 3 here. I had a feeling you might have a little trouble with that one. This is where you get a little help from your friends. Now you go forward and you kind of kick in the middle. Yes. Don't worry, you ain't gonna hurt me. Inhale one more time. Oh, exhale, kick. Beautiful. Release it. Drop it down. Inhale into that cow and then you sink down, look up. There it is. Exhale, now round it out. Imagine an angry cat. Really reach the haunches up. Inhale it back to neutral. The right leg and the left arm. So it's giving you a moment here to find your stability. This was challenging the first time I did it. I was like, why do I feel so wobbly? Exhale, elbow and knee. Little intrinsic muscles were working. Inhale, get long. Exhale, now here we go. Bring it out wide. Can you challenge yourself at the end to bring it higher and more forward? As you inhale yourself on up. Keep that leg very active. Exhale, brings you over. 2 more. Right, you find the pose. And you just work it for a few breaths. Say, I let go. Exhale. Inhale brings you up. As that right hand comes down, right leg back, left arm forward. And the exhale. You'll find, and sometimes you can find one leg and not the other. So give it a try, see if you can. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Nope, that's okay. I don't want you walking around to the left, so I'm gonna help you around here. Here you go. So give me a kick. Oh, that leg is stronger. Wow. There you go. You feel it through the top of there? Good job. One more. Yes, you are breathing wonderful. Good for you. Go ahead and drop it down nice and soft. Inhale into that cow one more time. And belly dips down, but lift through the heart. Exhale, round it out. Nice. Now let's roll over the toes and try that down dog on again for size. How does that feel now? There you go. Go ahead and inhale your right leg up. So I think what we're going to do with you, okay, you got it, good. Now you're going to try and reach back and poke your neighbor over to that left side. Reach up at the knee at the same time. Now if this gets to be too much on your shoulders, you like this. Yep, or you're going to drop to one knee. And look, I can do this from my knee. I can poke you, look. And make some circles, right? We're trying to get into those hip connectors. There you go. That might be better for you. Stay on the knee. Same with anybody at home. I know some people like, there's spouses getting in on the action at home, right? So don't be afraid to tell them some of the modifications. You take one more breath. Oh, don't do it. Beautiful. Now exhale, square your hips up and curl that right knee in. Can be done from the knee. Tap your nose, right? Round it out. I'm going to do the modifications for Jim here. Inhale it up. Everybody else, you do you. Exhale, curl it in and squeeze. You got it. Tuck your chin in. There you go. Inhale it up. Exhale, curl it in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's find our dragon. So that right foot comes up and outside that hand. You might have to pick it up and rent a truck to bring it up there. But that's okay. You got it. Yep, perfect. So finding that initial pose. And then there's lots to play with. This is where I'm going to be able to help you get that back foot a little bit better. There. Feel that a little more now? There you go. So straps, blocks, all that stuff are our friends. And hopefully you know you can play around if you want to with the arm balances here as well. Gonna take 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Coming up onto your hands. As you heel toe that foot in. Seems only natural. Get into that hamstring here. Butt stays high. Unless of course you feel it more deeper down. I don't know, it totally bypasses what I need to bypass it. And I never realized it till I started to do half Nikki more. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. So you're just gonna flank that front foot with your hands and flatten that front foot out if you can, and just straighten the back leg. So you're in a nice long-legged pyramid. We're gonna incrementally walk our way up, but we're gonna take this first one nice and low. So inhale, belly in, nice straight spine. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, that back foot comes about a foot of yours closer. Get up, scan and fold. Inhale, halfway, both feet come together. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend the right knee, plant the right hand. Left arm comes up in the air. You got it, my friend. Bend that knee as much as you need to. And you can do this. There we go. Now I got a straighter spine out of you, okay? Good. And then inhale, release. Exhale, switch out your hands. Left knee bends, left arms come right on. There we go. Exhale, release. Next inhale unfurls that spine again, nice and slow. Circle that sun. Try that back bend on for size. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. So inhale halfway. This time we're starting from the front of the mat. So exhale, step or hop. You're just gonna take a little walk. You can drop to your knees right away. Knees, chest, chin, or take your up dog or reverse. Whatever you want to add on to your flow here. Finding that down dog again, or dropping back down to that right knee. As you inhale that left leg up, and reach back and make some circles. More exploratory, you find something in there, you're like, what's that? Right, hang out there and find out, breathe it out. Take one more. You get to keep that belly button and get the stretch through there. Exhale, square it off, curl that knee in and tap your toes, contract the core. Inhale it up. Exhale, squeeze it out. One more time, get the length. And then exhale. As you find that dragon on the other side. Taking that initial, what's going on in there on this side moment. And finding that back foot for a few. Yep, just can you switch the, there you go. That is the hard part. There you go. You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. I remember my first yoga class. I felt like a linebacker in there. I was a soccer player for 30 years and been beaten up already. Believe it or not, I was in the back row with all the guys because I was like, I feel like you guys do. And all the girls were all so graceful. It's hard not to judge yourself. It really is.
I'm no linebacker.
You're doing great. Take one more. Exhale. Right, don't hold it in. We're working hard here. Come up on your hands, heel toe that foot in. Oh, and take that forward fold here. And remember, you can always turn the foot out or in. You might find something you didn't know was there. Get it out of there. One more.
Exhale, beautiful. Flattening that left foot and just flipping those right toes over. Hopefully your back heel is up off of the mat. And if it's not, then you lengthen it so it is, and really kick down and feel that stretch. Oh, through the calf. That's a good one. Inhale, come a little closer. Square everything off. Try to get long, especially through that lower and middle spine. Drop the head. And then inhale, both feet come together. Exhale and fold. And for one more time, hopefully you're gliding up a lot easier. Circle that sun, take it back. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, stepping, hopping back. You just come right down to those knees. Right? One of these days, you never know when you get injured. You're gonna wanna know the modifications. Right? It's so important to move our body for at least a half an hour a day. Get it pumping, get it moving. There you go. You're looking better in that down dog already, my friend. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little, just gotta warm it up. So let's come into some warriors here. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Warrior one. So we're gonna take 3 breaths here, just to give the opportunity for people to kind of find it and work it, and for me to do a little tweaking. So this, for warrior one, the heel is actually down. It's kind of at an angle like this. There you go. And we're trying to square like that. So we'll take one more breath. Try to reach up through the fingers. Exhale, we're gonna bring it through our heart. You can drop to your knee if you need to, right? Just bring that leg back. Taking your flow from one side to the other. Your inhale, your modification. Right? Staying on the knees. Down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, brings it through. Usually the first time you start practicing, they do not land where you need them usually right away. So you take that moment, get it situated, fine. Now take your 3. As you're doing that, the exhales, trying to square that upper body a little more toward the front without compromising that back leg. One more. Exhale, we rinse it away. I'm gonna come right down to that knee, down my leg back. Knees, chest, chin, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good job, my friend. Right on. So I'm gonna increase, I'm gonna just kind of get the heart pumping perhaps a little bit more for some of us here. That was a practice. So inhale that right leg up. Bring it through. Warrior one. Exhale brings you down. Exhale all the way. Inhale your up dog or cobra. Exhale you down. Inhale left leg up. Bring it through. Hopefully now you get that inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down, all the way through the low plank. Inhale your up dog. Exhale your down. I'm gonna do it one more time. Inhale, you just pick the foot up and place it so you can keep the inhale going. I know, not easy. Exhale all the way out. That's where the focus comes in. That's what makes it meditation. Inhale up dog. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg, inhale it all the way up. Exhale it all the way down. Inhale up, dog. Exhale, drop it to your knees and take that child's pose here.
Third eye, heartbeat, and breath. That is all that matters. Plus, what are you saying to yourself? Hopefully, power statements. I'm a powerful creator. Two more. See yourself in perfect health. One more. Give me a nice big breath of gratitude. This was easy. Everybody would be doing it. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Roll over your toes. Find your down dog. Give it a soft pedal. And chaos to calm. And now you'll find a little more chaos, but we'll be calmer through it. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Coming into a crescent this time so that back heel stays lifted. Yep, this is how you can do it from there if you want to. You want to slowly try to bring it up. You can give that a try. But the heel stays up so you can really kick out and get that, woo, that calf stretch. And you want to take a little peek at the knee and the heel. You want the knee right on top of the ankle bone, not in front of it, not behind, right on top, stack. And you may need to drop to your knee for this part. As your hands come through your heart and you take a twist. That left elbow finds the right knee. Yeah, you're gonna need to drop to the knee. That's perfect. Finding the balance in the beginning, a lot of stuff can be a little disorienting. Yes, take one more. Good job. Now plant that left hand down and reach the right arm up. Try to spin toward the sky. And then flip it into your side plank. So just pick that right leg up and put it on top of the left one. Maybe lift that leg. Yep, I like the side body stretch too, Amy. Yes, reach it forward. There's something beautiful about that. And then that right hand comes down, knees, chest, chin, or high, low. We all up dog together. Exhale down, give it a pedal. Oh, I love crescent lunges. Boy, my right leg feels so much more open than my left. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge. So that's the other thing too. It takes a little while to start to get the drifting down. But staring at a spot on the floor or wherever. But softening your vision enough so you still see the whole room without moving your eyeballs. Hands come through your heart and you take your twist to the other side. That right elbow meets the left. And you don't have to have the hands, by the way, apart. Maybe you just try to flatten that right arm against that left shin. Because maybe, yeah, there's something about that that's kind of nice. Take one more. Yeah, like that. Exhale, pull the belly in, get a little more turn. And then that right hand comes down. I always say heel toe the leg out if your belly's in the way. And you can bend the knee more and get better contact with the hand. Because you're going to need it as you flip it into your side plank. Whatever that looks like for you.
There you go, you got it, bud.
Yes. It helps if you bring your foot out. So bring it out toward this way. There. This will give you a little more. Oh, maybe not. You're doing great. Balance is tricky. Beautiful. Left hand comes down, take your high low or your knees, your cobra or your up dog. And find your down dog. Give it a little pedal. Let's see. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bring it through, and we're just gonna turn toward the left for a wide-legged forward fold here. I think Jim will appreciate this one. So fold it forward here. A couple of different options you can do. If you want to have a headstand, you can come on into a headstand if you like. Or there's other things. You can grab the right hand, the left ankle with the right hand for a couple, and switch it over to the other side. You just walk the hands underneath, through the legs. Oh, keep reaching up through that tailbone. And there is a headstand from that position. Or you just hang, buddy. Just, you know, you can just cup your elbows like this and just let your upper body be heavy. All right, maybe when you turn yourself into a human swing, you just rock it forward and back. Good job. So if you're upside down, yeah, come down for a moment, give yourself a breath. Ooh, exhale it out. Bring your hands to your hips if you like, squeezing those elbows toward one another at your back, and then with a nice long spine inhale, come on up. Exhale, flip those right toes forward. Hands can stay at the hips. They can come out wide. They can wrap as we come into our triangle. Yeah. Use your block if you need to. 110%. And she'll try to spin a little bit more toward the ceiling. And just lean it back a little bit. Nice, Jack. Beautiful job. Exhale. That left arm comes over your head. Flip those toes forward. We'll take that pyramid first. Seems only natural just to pause there for a moment. And welcome to play around with the length your feet are apart for maximum efficacy for yourself. And we're going to continue the revolution around to that right side. So if you need your block, you switch it to the left hand. This is Revolve Triangle. We'll come to that in a second. But if you want to get a head start on balance, we're going there. Yes, yes. Kick a little bit more out to the back of that whole left leg and pull that outer right hip back. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, one more. All right, now we fly. We got to get a little balance in, so if it's new to you, be prepared to possibly feel a little silly as we just dump all that body weight into that right leg. Remember, keep your block. Maybe you need them both to start out, right? Just have one in both hands. It's all good. First time we do something, it's supposed to be foreign and confusing and all of that stuff. So we're gonna keep it real simple. Well, I shouldn't say that. We're just gonna open it up into our half moon. So whatever blocks you had, have them in the right hand now. And if you fall down, so good, just get up again. Just create the memory of getting back up. That's all you really gotta do. All right, we'll square it off and slowly lower into a standing needle. Just for a moment. There you go, brother. Yep, yes, use your blocks, I love it. And then once again, drop that foot back down behind the right one. Oh, why not? Let's revisit that pyramid.
Gets into that lower back so well. Inhale halfway, both feet come together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, this time flat spine. Bring it up. Take that back bend. Flat back brings you right back down. One more side and we'll do some stretching. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back. Do flow. Beautiful job. Inhale your left leg up. I forgot what I did. Oh, bring it through and flip your toes over to the other side. So this one is for all of us. So drop your butt down. Right? I don't know, is this the one who catches the hike or the hiker? I don't know, but you want to kind of take on that kind of a position. And it's even more intense if you bring your hands out in front of you. You want to up it another notch, hold a block. That's right. And now, like a conveyor belt, we slide the booty to the right. And then don't let it come up in the middle. That's cheatsies. Bring it straight over. Amy cheated. Slide it back over to the right. It's hard, isn't it? And then see, that's our, we want to shy, we want to get away from that. I'm saying, get in there, bring it back over to the left. That was better. And 5 more. Oh, each side. That makes 10. So that's 5. Pull your mula bandha up. 4. 3. Do you want to cry? Are you frustrated? Is it pissing you off? Breathe, breathe. By the way, a minute of laughter raises your immune system for 24 hours. So that's another reason why I incorporate the humor. And just for luck, let's do one more. And if you're at home and nobody's around, you can say it. You know you want to say that F word. Let it out. And then go ahead and take your forward fold again. Oh, and say the sound of 2020. Inhale. Exhale. And then go ahead and bring those hands to the hips. A nice straight spine with integrity. Reach up to the crown of the head. Inhale it up. Woo! Exhale, flip those toes, left toes forward, and set yourself up for your triangle on this side. You got it. I see you over there, Jim. Nice. Arm comes over. Flip those toes forward. Oh, we'll say hi to that pyramid here. Whew. And then continue that revolution to the left. Revolve Triangle. Beautiful, beautiful. You got it. You can even pick that back hip heel up towards the end. You gotta go. And here we go. Bring your block. Bring your buddy. Float that right leg up. This is where stare at a spot on the floor. Don't let your eyes move. Be in control of your eyeballs. And you don't even need to move your eyeballs as you move your hips and open it up. I'm still looking at the same spot. I can see Amy over there, and I can see Jackie over there. I think she just grabbed her foot, and I'm still looking at the stop. Square it off, and lower it down for your standing knee. Do a Superman for those who, want more. Woo! And then letting that right leg drop again. Maybe it's a little closer together for your pyramid this time. Maybe your hands are still interlaced behind your back. Exhale, don't hold it in. You got deep on that one. Inhale halfway, both your feet come together. Whoo, exhale, fold, let it out. Inhale, flat spine brings you up and back. Exhale brings you right back down. I'm gonna give you all the opportunity because we have every level here. If you wanna practice some kick-ups here before you take your last flow, go for it. Now you just step yourself back. Take your flow, okay? It's all good if you're still on the knees. Find your down dog. Maybe you even take a child's pose for a moment. Give yourself a little go me. Scan yourself. Don't you feel better? Yes. And however you all want to get there, whether it's through your down dog or just crawling there or walking, we're going to come into our squat. So you might need to sit on a couple of blocks. We'll see how low you can get. Go. You feel anything in your thighs? Try to bring your upper body up a little. There it is. So you can just, or you can do this. As long as you're getting that stretch through your thighs. Remember, Mula Bandha up. If that's new to you too, those are your, whatever it is that stops your flow of urine if you need to in a jiffy. And then your belly button pulls in towards your spine. So even though the Mula Bandha is up, right, that's an energy, the tailbone is reaching down, right? Put a little more length into that lower back. It's just a hub where a lot of stagnant energy likes to hang out. And in case anybody's into the sky and the energies and the solstice and what kind of energy you're dealing with here, I just, without getting into too much, all I can do is just highly recommend you walk barefoot outside as much as possible. Just try to be outside. Ground yourself, drink lots of water. Good job. Right on cue. And magnesium. Magnesium would be the other thing. So let's take 3 more breaths. Close your eyes and imagine you're really rinsing that bowl out, right? That's your connection to the earth, the whole pelvic area. So clear it out, create a clear conduit for the upgrades that are coming our way. 2 more. And as usual, don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Take 1 more. Don't hold any of this one in. Exhale it out. You got a little shaking going on. Good. Breathe it out. And take your time coming out. And come down. Booty rolls up. Keep the feet out wide. Maybe even turn them out a little wider. Belly in. Tailbone reaches up. Head reaches down. Got it. Inhale halfway, rotate the toes, super duper pigeon toed. Welcome to keep them up as well, keep them lifted. Oh, does that get down the back of the legs a little more? Inhale, halfway, rotate those heels in, toes stick out again. Once again, maybe they stay lifted. Try it on for size. Ooh, it's making my right leg shake. And one more, inhale, big toes coming together. Maybe there's some space to the feet. And maybe you'll want to bend your knees again. Totally up to you. And how about we unfurl again? Roll it up nice and slow. Circle that sun, take your back bend, or maybe not, maybe it's a little less. Exhale, flat back, forward fold, brings you down again. Oh, I guess we do have one more. Inhale halfway, however you want to go through your flow. High, low, up, down. And we're just going to drop it to the knees. Do a couple of heart openers here. So coming up onto the knees. Hands can find your lower back. Elbows squeeze together. See how my knees are here? Bring the knees together, right? So imagine you're squeezing a little block between your knees. As you press down on that sacrum, squeeze the elbows, squeeze the knees, lift the heart. Belly in, breathe. Exhale it out. Inhale it up. Exhale and go ahead and just sit down and close your eyes. If you want to make a mudra out of your fingers, no need. You can feel the heartbeat between that thumb and forefinger here. You should be able to feel that buzz, that energy exchange going on. This practice raises your vibration. And as you clear out the stuck energy, you can feel your body better. No one knows your body better than you. Let's do another one. Inhale. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Just come on up to the knees. Start there. That's your foundation. Squeeze them together. Press the hands down. Squeeze the elbows. Lift the heart. And breathe. Knees, belly, elbows, heart. Back down to the knees, belly, elbows, heart. Inhale, softly lift that head, especially if you let it dip back far. Wow, I see swirlies. Take it in here. Just flush it through, right? Maybe even a little lightheaded. It's okay. All right, guys. Third and final one. Inhale brings you up. And the exhale brings you right into it. You find something. It's your cue. Maybe you back out just a little bit and you work that exhale. And you say in your head, oh, I let go. I release. I surrender. Inhale it up. Exhale, child's pose, rabbit, whatever feels good for you. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Slowly come on up.
And just unfurl your legs out in front of you. Kind of just feels natural here to do a little forward folding over our legs once again. And take notice how much better, at least I hope it does. Feels better in there for you. Legs are a little straighter. Hey, maybe you still don't look like your neighborhood. So what? How do you feel? We're not supposed to all be the same. Beautiful. All right. What do we got here? Let's do whatever version of pigeon is most effective for you. There we go. Now, so whether it's 90-90, cow face, I think it'll be most effective for you. You just go ahead and lay on your back.
Okay.
And bring the right leg up and bend the left knee. Just make a big and there. And there. And if you can't, just do this. And you get head down. How's that? There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And the more you pull this toward you, the more you feel it in your butt. You notice that? Yeah. Important to let your head relax. Where are you in your mind? Keeping your breath instead. Get out of your mind. Unless, of course, you are intending your day and dedicating your practice. Or coming from a place of gratitude. Take two more. I'm just saying, I am so grateful. Maybe there's a blank you want to fill in with that, or just leave it just a blanket. I am so grateful. Take one more. Oh. And however you want to make your way to the other side. Maybe there's a little counter posture or a pit stop into something else on the way to that other side. This is where you just try to let yourself be organic and just see what the body does on its own. As long as you're still in touch with that breath, right, and using that as your guide for your movement. There is no quote unquote doing any of this wrong. Or maybe there's a completely different posture altogether that you feel like you need. So 5 more breaths here.
So that the mind can make it into something to believe in, or into a superhuman accomplishment, The goal is impossible for you to attain.
That's a good one. There you go. And two more. There you go. And one more for luck. One for the money. Big breath in, as big as you can. Come on, rinse it out in there. Exhale it out. I feel like I'm a breath cheerleader. Come on, you can do it. You can breathe. All right. Give yourself a little scan. Definitely take that water in here. Right? And give yourself that little pat on the back. Some days are like velvet, and some days are a little more like gravel. It's all good. It's our attitude now. Any little finishing touches you need to put as your little cherry on the top of your yoga. You ready? Go ahead and make your way to that final resting pose, Savasana, or maybe your legs are up on a wall. That wide and a straddle. You can stick that under your knees because it supports your lower back. We're gonna scrub the whole bunch, wiggle a bunch of stuff loose in here. We're gonna use the power of our imagination and the power of our breath and do a final rinse. So exhale all the air out and open that mouth again wide. You just scrunch your face and you squeeze your eyes and you just scrunch and get it all squares and tight. And then you relax the face and let it go and let it feel all relaxed. Even your eye sockets. All right. Letting the rest of the exhale come out. And inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, feel belly pop out, 1. Exhale, now engage it slowly, intentionally, right? Like you're slowly letting air out of a balloon. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. This time we hold it again, let it scrub. Imagine it scrubbing bubbles. And let it go, yes. Get it all out, don't hold any of this one in. Exhale all the way to the end so you think there's nothing left. Beautiful.
Underneath the level of physical appearances and separate forms, you are one with all that is.
your own life. Claiming our own lives creates fulfillment and joy. We don't need to be controlled. We don't deserve to be repressed or stifled. And we don't have to let anyone convince us that we do. We can trust ourselves. We know what we need. We know what we yearn for. And we long to be set free. What once seemed so overwhelming, creating and taking responsibility for our lives, wasn't really so. It was our belief that we couldn't do it, couldn't handle it, couldn't be trusted, and that made it so. We created our own prison by believing we were trapped and stuck. We became controlled by believing others knew better than we did what was best for us. We were afraid to take responsibility for our choices, so we gave up our power. And now it's time to step out and leave our prison of fear. We can take responsibility for our lives. We can take responsibility for what we create. And we don't have to be afraid of making a mistake or doing something wrong. If we create a situation we don't like, we can create something different. We're free to create the life we want. We're free now to claim our lives, our own lives, and create fulfillment and joy. We always have been. I really like that in the light of what's going on in our world today. So claim your life back. Well, hopefully you feel empowered to do that today. Go out there and make it a great day and try to be that calm amidst the chaos when it's around you. Have a great day, everybody. Namaste.